Hey guys, welcome back. BDC Care here, and we're back with another unboxing video. Today we'll be opening SciFi Block, but before we get to that, we have the winner to announce from our last unboxing video, and that is Skill Gym. So by the time this video is up, we will have PM'd you. Get back to us and let us know
the best way to contact you to pass the game along to you.
Or I guess at that point, you can just say, yes, send me the game here if you're already on YouTube PMs. But anyways, we'll get right into it. For those of you who don't know, SciFi Block is a monthly subscription box from NerdBlock, and you essentially pay a fee, and they send a box of geeky, nerdy, in this case, specifically sci-fi themed items to your door.
As far as price goes, it's competitive with all the other ones, but for Canadians like us, it's actually much better. But we should note that NerdBlock has actually been sending this to us for free, for which we are ever grateful.
Yeah.
And it makes us
it's really
happy.
great. We love their stuff anyways, but it's always better when it's free.
Isn't it? Looks like an origami.
Oh, this is the origami unicorn. This is from Blade Runner.
All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Alright,
okay, so that's just totally a Blade Runner shirt.
Nice.
That's very cool.
When did you watch Blade Runner?
I'm gonna be honest. This is from the book Ready Player One.
Oh, okay.
I understand it. Like, I understand the reference from other places. I've heard it talked about most in Ready Player One, but I understand the reference without having actually watched the movie.
You know what? We gotta watch that movie. That is one area we need to.
So this looks like a scarf,
and it looks like dinosaur something. Yeah, the benefit of doing our gaming videos, which we don't do all sort of in one take, is that we can edit out the cough, and you've actually benefited from not having to listen to that. We are still sick, and when dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Oh, that's very cool. So that looks like it's like a Jurassic Park kind of font, right?
Yeah.
But obviously not.
And it's on both sides. Nice.
Specifically licensed. Ooh, SciFi Block. So we got a pin this month too.
So that's cool. That's like that
the abduction.
The abduction before they get the anal probing.
That's the tractor beam with the person you can see caught in it, and they have a shadow. That's pretty cool.
Who is the classic one? The quintessential one was like Whitley Strieber, I think. He was the guy that. Oh, and okay, so that makes sense too. There's got actually two bits to back it, so it doesn't spin around, so it doesn't look like
a cup, that by accident.
Like a glass.
Yeah.
With a little dirty human inside.
Like a space coaster.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay, right. I think I see a book in here.
Oh, I love this. All right, we love books.
Judge Dredd Year One.
Oh, it's a
NerdBlock exclusive omnibus. So Michael Carroll, somebody else, City of Fathers, Cold Light of Day, and Wear Iron. So this looks like kind of a hard.
It's a compilation of 3 maybe shorter stories, so 3 novellas, because it's 400 something pages. So each of the stories is probably relatively short on their own. But man, that's cool. All right, we love to read. Like Judge Dredd. All right. Oh,
there's another book, or what is this?
No.
Science Mystery Science Theater 3000 XXIV. 4 more. What?
So it's a DVD set.
Yeah, but okay. Sandy Frank Speaks, Life After MT3K, Frank Conniff, Lucha Gringo, K. Gordon Murray meets Santo. 4 limited edition mini posters too. That's really cool. So what is this actually? Let's see. The cult comedy series Mystery Science Theater 3000 has always welcomed immigrant films with open arms. One can also almost imagine a satellite of liberty greeting the waves of foreign films seeking more prosperous life in America. Its inscription might well read, "Give me your tire plots, your poor acting, your muddled directors yearning to be schlock-free." This is 4 cinema transplants that simply didn't take. So this is really cool. We've got 4 movies.
Fugitive Alien, Star Force, Fugitive Alien 2, The Sword and the Dragon, Samson versus the Vampire Woman. Okay.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Shout Factory does. Excuse me. Shout Factory does a really good job with their releases. They were the ones that did Freaks and Geeks.
Nice.
All right.
So we're getting posters and movies. That's pretty cool. That's an art print. That's a zombie.
Zombie Star Wars.
Zombie Star Wars. Yeah, there we go.
Han, Luke, Leia, R2-D2, C-3PO, Obi-Wan, Chewbacca.
And in the background, a lot of stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really
The stormtroopers are zombies too. Wouldn't it make sense that somebody would get to be the zombie killers? Or maybe that's the Death Star. They're gonna do the zombie
I
killing.
don't know, but the Death Star would be filled with zombies too.
Nice.
The space janitors.
Okay, so hold on. Oh, and this is perfect. So there's credit for the new shop for Nerd Block. There is
On the other side of that, that's a $10 credit for the store.
for Shirt Punch. This is Shirt Punch credit and
Yep.
Nerd Block credit.
So that's a decent amount.
This is next month's block that has
Oh, and we
for
got
Terminator, Aliens, and Predator. And this summarizes everything. So the T-shirt is Blade Runner. 4-pack DVD.
Oh, I like the little exclusive pins now. So everything in this was exclusive except for...
Mystery Science Theater.
And the print, right? What does that say on it?
No, it's Frederick Eden Star Wars art print, and it's a limited. Well, it's a limited edition. Not
Limited
exclusive.
edition, not exclusive. Okay.
Nice.
So, and there we go. When dinosaurs ruled the Earth scarf.
Nice.
So that is really solid. I really like the book and the move disc set.
Yeah.
Because it's cool to have merch, but it's almost like content to tide you over until next month.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
So totally solid month. Thank you so much to Nerd Block. Let's go to Shaky Cam for our recommendations.
So this is a mixed bag. It's not so much a recommendation. So what you see here is Alan Moore, who I consider. Here goes the angle. The reflection's no good. Alan Moore, who I consider the greatest living comic book writer. He did Watchmen,
Killing Joke.
Killing Joke Joker, V for Vendetta, League of
Miracle
Extraordinary
Man.
Gentlemen, Miracle Man. I don't know how I forgot that. He did that classic run on Swamp Thing. So he just published this book called Jerusalem, and the reason why it's not really a recommendation is I haven't read it yet. Clearly, it was important enough that I thought that I wanted to pick it up. It just came out this month, so this is more letting you know that it's out. But because it's 1,200 pages. Some of the reviews I've seen says it's a very dense book, so it's not an easy read. There's a good chance if I was waiting until I actually read it before we presented it, that it would be years past, and anybody who'd care about whether it was around would already have
Read it.
right. But definitely interesting. And I think I'm going to make a try at 1,200 pages, though. It's huge. It's like a
tome.
a phone book. All right, so the other one is again, not so much a recommendation, but just to acknowledge that Sherry S. Tepper just died a couple days ago. The reason I can't recommend it is it's been so many years since I've read it. I know that when I read it, I really enjoyed it enough to pick up a copy. But what made me come back to it, and I wish I'd come back to it sooner, and I wish I'd actually gotten you to read it sooner, was that she just passed away. I just saw her obituary yesterday. And it's a shame. Because, yeah, it was... I remember it being really good. I don't remember much in the way of details about it. But, yeah, it's... that kind of stuff, it always hits me certain way. It's not like I know them, but I feel like when there's something that's even sort of peripherally part of your life, it just hits a little harder than if a stranger dies or somebody who's, you know, whose work I didn't like at some point. And I wish I'd read more of her books while she was alive.
Yeah. And so that's that. We also have a kind of semi-other recommendation. This is also related to SciFi Block.
So, the previous blocks, right?
Yeah, you get a $10 credit. And so we ordered something with our $10 credit. Now you do have to pay shipping, but that's basically all it is if you get an item that's $10 or less.
Right.
And you can only use one coupon per order, so you can't like get 2 months worth, stack them up, and then get $20 off.
Right, but what's beautiful is that they're actually willing to let you use your $10 credit on something that's not more than $10.
Yeah.
So it's been long enough that I'm not entirely certain I remember what we ordered.
I remember one of them. We've got one Funko
Okay.
that I will not spoil for people because they're literally about to see it open.
So the shipping to us for each of these was $6 US. The value of each thing that we got was $10 US for the full value of the gift certificate. And you can't, like you said, you can't use it for the cost of the shipping. So basically, each one of these costs us $6 US. And after, you know, obviously after considering, we thought it's still pretty worth it.
Yeah. It's totally not unreasonable prices on the Shirt Punch store. So you can buy something and be happy about the fact that you are essentially getting it for for a pretty significant discount. Buster Bluth. Okay, there we go. He's got the hook hand in one hand, and the other hand he's got a juice box.
I love that. I love that they're making the Funkos not so much the standard, the standard where they're expecting you to use the head to make it identifiable, and they've got all those little attachments that are definitely unique to the character.
That is really high quality stuff.
I like.
Okay, that's really good.
All right.
So
There's one.
let's crack into the second one.
Yeah, so $6 US is like what? Less than 9 Canadian, right? It's like 8 Canadian.
Yeah,
That's actually
pretty good.
a pretty good deal.
I don't remember what was in this one. Oh, is it the safety first portal? Okay, so accidents hurt you. You will be hurt. Co-workers don't endanger others. The company replacements are costly. And science. Investigators impede progress. So this is like an Aperture Laboratories metal poster, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So that is our block, and that was our recommendation. Once again, as always, thank you so much to our block for sending it to us for review purposes. Thanks so much for watching for you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Komoda.